be like backwards and stuff like that. All right. Let me record this so we can save this for later. Record to computer. Show my face. In video. Works for me. Hey, Val, what's up? Val's going to be joining us too next week. Hey, guys. Rosie here, and I'm very excited to be doing this. Another Team Impact Hangout on this beautiful, I don't know how it is on your guys' side of the world, but it was a really good Monday today. We do these Hangouts every Mondays and Wednesdays, and these Hangouts are for the people who are new, who still want to get information, who maybe they're still not understanding. These Hangouts work best, plus you'll be able to prepare yourself to excel, once you guys do join. So please, if you guys are new, ask all your questions on this Hangout. And then at the end, just remember to go back to the person who invited you guys to this Hangout so they can help you guys get started. Again, my name is Rosie. I'm one of the team leaders of Team Impact. Just a while ago, we were talking about our Beverly Hills Mansion Mastermind, which is coming up really, really fast. It's next week. So I'm from Hawaii, mom of two. I was that typical mom, average mom who just wanted, that better life for their family. I did anything possible to make this work. I worked hard. You know what I mean? I worked hard, like no handouts, no nothing. I worked hard. And a lot of people ask me, if it's so easy, why doesn't everyone do this? Mm-hmm. And for me, I never tell anybody that's easy, but I do let everybody know that it's worth it. Being broke is easier to do. And that's why there's so many people on planet Earth that are broke, because it's just so much easier to be broke than it is to work hard or to work after your dreams or to go for your goals or whatever it is that you guys are wanting to do in life. So anyways, this is a presentation for a company that I've been a part of for almost 2 years now called Easy One Up. This is our amazing Team Impact. Relaunched back in, I think it was February. I don't really remember exactly. It was back in February when I relaunched the company, or not the company, just the team, and we pushed really hard. Made over $100,000 with this company. And again, you guys went from welfare, being broke, paycheck to paycheck, all that stuff, and now I'm doing all this. So let me introduce you guys to one of my business partners. His name is Mike Williams. Known him for years and years and years. He's one of my mentor's mentor, one of my mentor's favorite mentor. So that's Mike. He's gonna introduce you guys, introduce himself, and also explain to you guys what this company is about, the levels and all that fun stuff. And then we can go into the questions if you guys have any at the end. Okay. Hi, Mike.
Nice. What's going on? I appreciate the welcome. What's up, everybody? Let me see. Let's check it in the chat. You guys have a chat box, whether you're on your phone or you're on your computer. There's a chat box. So I need to make sure you guys are awake and with me. I want you to type "I'm ready." If you want to hear the information tonight, type "I'm ready." I don't care if you've been here before or this is your first time. Type "I'm ready" and get ready to receive the information that's going to teach you the 3 things that's extremely vital in creating a online marketing business. I don't care if you're a working professional. I don't care if you don't have employment. Whatever your goals are, you can definitely find them on the internet, because affiliate marketing is hands down the best way to make a side income or full-time income. Why? Because you don't physically have to be there all the time, okay? And I'm gonna break down exactly what that means over the course of the next few minutes. While you guys keep typing in "I'm ready," I'm appreciating it. There's more and more people coming on to the Hangout. So I'm trying to give them some time to get here. But in the meantime, let's talk about your Monday. How did your Monday go? Did you have a eventful Monday, or did you have a Monday that you were just like, blah, I really don't feel like going to work? What type of Monday did you have? Was it a good one or a bad one? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Was it a blah? I got blahs. Oh, blahs. Bros, what's with that blah, blah? You ain't got no blah day. Blah, Teresa, raining. Yes, it's been raining here in VA like all week. You're supposed to get a hurricane like Friday, category 3 or 4 or something crazy like that. Positive vibes, I love it. Blah for sure, but did a good pump me up. So I think she's asking me to pump her up. All right, awesome. Awesome day over here, Lou and Jenna, absolutely. A crappy day. All right, Leslie, we got to turn that around. Positive vibes on Monday. I love it. Ugh, Sharon. Isn't Sharon on vacation somewhere, like in a nice place?
Yeah.
Monday's an awesome rainy day here. Daryl's good day here trying to get started. Love it. I got a lot done. I didn't go in, but I got a lot done. Blah, 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 blah. I'm terrible at reading these little things. All right, cool. I appreciate everybody engaging. Just letting us know how your Monday went. My Monday was pretty cool. I woke up. Wife had of course, my baby girl, who has a room of her own, always finds her way into our bed in the middle of the day. So I always wake up with a little foot on my face, which is, anybody with kids knows how that works, right? How kids are always trying to always get up in your business. But it's cool. The things that we do every single day, whether we go to work, whether we start a business, if you have kids, a part of being successful is for them, right? If you don't have kids yet, maybe you're inspiring to have kids. Maybe you just want to travel. Maybe you there's a dream that you want to fulfill, but maybe you don't have the income. Maybe you're afraid to leave your full-time income to chase that dream because you might not be able to make any income on the way. How I can relate to that, I used to be really big into acting, and I was really, really scared to leave New York to go across the country to LA because I was like, where am I going to find money? What if I don't get any gigs? So if there's something that you definitely need some income for without leaving your full-time income, affiliate marketing is the best way to start because it helps the working professional create that income on the side that they're looking for so they can go chase those dreams. And I'm going to show you how to break it down and get it. And digital marketing, there's 3 things that you need to be successful online. The first thing you need is a really good product, program, or service, right? Product, program, or service, something that you can sell, okay? When you go to the Walmart, they sell hundreds and thousands of things. Whatever stores or websites you shop for online, they sell hundreds and thousands of things. So the question is, what can you sell without needing to physically package things up and ship them out with the mail? What can you physically sell to not leave your home to make an income? Because we're trying to create lifestyle here, right? We don't want to put more hours onto our body. We want to work less and still be able to make more. So we got to utilize the internet. But first, we need a product, program, or service. In the comments, I want you to type product, program, or service. So I want to make sure you guys are listening to me. Product, program, or service. That's the first thing that you're going to need to create a successful business online. Product, program, or service. A product, program, or service. I love it. Everybody's typing it in. Product, program, or service. The second thing you're going to need is an automated marketing system. Automated marketing system. Because I just said a few minutes ago, we're trying to create lifestyle. We're trying to create freedom. We already work 8, 10, 12, 16 hours a day. What can I do where I don't have to work that many more hours every single day and still be able to create an income that could replace my full-time income? So we need an automated marketing system that does what? All the selling and telling of that product, program, or service we're trying to sell. So if you own a traditional business, people might come to your store. Maybe you going door to door, knocking on doors. Maybe you're making phone calls every single day, right? And these things is what helps you generate business, right? So instead of doing those things that most people aren't really that good at, you need an automated marketing system that literally specifically says the same thing to every individual that's interested in that product, program, or service, right? That automated marketing system, it won't change. It doesn't go to sleep. It can knock on as many doors. It can make as many phone calls as you want it to, as long as you're advertising to it. And I'm gonna break down advertising in a little bit. Rose, can you change I think I just changed. I can change it. I got it. Boom. The third thing you're going to need is ongoing training and mentorship. This industry is always changing. So you're going to need somebody in your corner helping you to learn the different things that always change. So for example, when Rose gets somebody started in this industry, see, Rose works from home full time. So she got a lot more extra time to focus on content, the best strategies, and what she can bring back to the team to help them succeed. For that person who's just getting started, you might be working at 9 to 5 and then coming home dealing with your family, and then you got to squeeze in another hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, whether it's in the morning or at night, to operate this business in the beginning. But if I can only utilize 1 to 2 hours a day and still be able to create an extra $100 to $200 a day, that is definitely worth it. If it's worth it, I want you to comment in the box, say it's worth it. Is that worth it? Does that make sense? Is it worth it? Yup, losing sleep, but worth it. I love it. Worth it. Worth it. I love years of sleep. Yeah, worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. But here's the deal though. When you first get into internet marketing, affiliate marketing, and now you're trying to learn about these automated marketing systems, you're trying to learn about these new digital products, right? And you might need a little bit of time just to learn, right, per se. But once you learn and once you start implementing, the implementation is easy. Once you hit the go button, once you set everything up, you hit the go button, that's what it's going to do. It's going to advertise. It's going to collect leads. It's going to make sales for you. Look at Lou shaking his head back and forth because they show payments of $25, $50 on their profiles all the time because their systems are operating and working for them, right? So once you learn and then implement and let the system do what it does, you're going to start creating that income. But at the same time, every single day, you're going to want to know more. You're going to want to learn more. You're going to want to be better at this. You want to know. You want to learn. Well, if I can sell this product, program, and service, can I sell this one? Can I sell this one? Can I sell this one? You can, because advertisements, right? Advertisements don't go anywhere. Once you place them onto the internet, they're always going to be there selling those product, programs, and services for you. And your job is pretty much to be a significant advertiser, right? Really good at follow up, right? And then closing the sale. And most times, right before, if you got on right before we started recording this Hangout tonight, Sarah was talking about how somebody literally, she made a $500 sale and had never spoken to the person, reached out multiple times, never spoke to the person. Because you will meet some people that just say, hey, I just want to get started. I see value in it. I just want to get started. I don't want to be bothered. I can do this on my own, right? And those are wonderful sales, right? Those, if you believe that's a wonderful sale, say that's a wonderful sale, Mike. Say that's a wonderful sale.
That's a wonderful sale, Mike.
Teresa.
That's all you.
It's okay. I'm in. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. All right, cool. So let's get into it. What is our product here at Easy One Up? Our product is online digital training courses, right, that are catered to online entrepreneurs and marketers. There's people who don't work with us, who aren't in our companies. There's so many different companies who are network marketers, online marketers, digital marketers. There's thousands of them, right? And all of them need really good quality information on how to build their businesses on the internet. So Easy One Up, what it did was it created a suite of products that teaches people various different aspects of online marketing. Literally videos. You get your login, you create your login, you log in, you get access to the material after you made your purchase. So those are the products, programs, and services that we sell. There's over 15 million home-based business owners in America alone, right? And we're a worldwide company, so we can reach out to people in multiple different countries: New Zealand, Australia, the UK, United States, Canada, Mexico. Wherever there's internet access, we can sell our products, programs, and services. So the income that you can create here is limitless because you have a limitless amount of resources and leads and contacts that we can get in front of who will buy our products, programs, and services. We also have daily mentorships. We have private groups. So from Sunday to Saturday, you're always going to get access to be able to ask a question. You're always going to get access to any type of training, live videos, hangouts, presentations, things that's going to help you build your business, things that's going to help you build your knowledge base so you can go out there and build your business. Everything's going to be catered to helping you build your business. Our owner of the company, Peter Wolfing, actually goes out and he interviews with NBC and different news outlets. I remember he had an interview where he's in the middle of Times Square being interviewed about his work history in network marketing and digital marketing and other business ventures that he has outside of Easy One Up. And he does these things for a reason, to let people know that this company is valuable and it's real, right? A co-founder of a company is not going to be getting interviewed by multiple different sources and writing books with people like Brian Tracy. There's another author, billionaire author, owns Virgin Mobile. Richard Brunson is going to be writing a book with him as well in the near future. So somebody's aligned with all these successful people. It's got to be something that's going in the right direction. So he does all that to help us, right, see value in the company. And also when we're out there selling our products, programs, and services, people will see value in the company because we're connected with Mr. Peter Wolfing. Now, one thing I like about the company, it pays 100% commission. So for example, we have a $1,000 product. When a customer buys a $1,000 product, you make $1,000 income. How does the company make income? The company makes income because there's small administration fees attached to those products, programs, and services. So the $1,000 package is ultimately $1,100. $1,000 comes back to us, and $100 goes back to the company for administration fees. So that's how they make their income and still able to pay us 100% commission. Our commissions are paid directly to us. You don't have to wait bi-weekly or every week or every month to get paid. They get paid directly to us. If you're taking payment with PayPal, you get paid that day. If you're taking payment with a merchant account, you might get paid in 48 to 72 hours. So I like that. It helps with the flow of your business. When you're operating your business like you should and you're making sales on a consistent basis or daily basis or every other day, you're making your sales. So your sales are going to be able to come through so that you can keep fueling your business with that income that you're making. Okay. Here at Easy One Up, we pay leaders. Okay. We're looking for you to be successful, right? It's our obligation to make sure you're successful, because this is how Easy One Up works. When you get started with Easy One Up, and let's say, for example, the $500 package, I'll go over a few of the packages in a second. But let's say you get started with our $500 package, which is called our Vertex Elite. The $500 package teaches entrepreneurs about how to drop ship on Amazon, and it teaches you all the different aspects of affiliate marketing and how you can make income in both of those arenas. That's a $500 package. So if you get started with that $500 package, you really, really love the content, you say, Mike, I want to go out and resell this as well, because I think other people will see value in the content. You go out there and you resell the $500 package. Someone purchases it from you, okay? You make $500 commission. Fantastic. Now, that individual that purchased it from you, they see the same thing that you see. They see a lot of value. They want to go out there and resell the product as well. So that person goes out and resells the product, and their second sale, they resell it for $500, and then they sell it again for $500. So you help them to sell it twice. The second time that they sell it, it's going to get passed up to you. So because you are a leader, you stepped out there and you assisted them and you helped them make their first 2 sales. So we pass the second sale up to you. But here at Easy One Up, that only happens once. That's why we call it Easy One Up. So if you can help multiple people a week or even in a month, you could be making yourself an extra $1,000 to $1,500 a month or a week, depending on your situation. That's going directly into your pocket, and you physically didn't have to do anything to get that income, but simply be a leader and guide them to the right information, helping them getting started and helping them follow up, and so forth and so on. If that makes sense, I want you to say that makes sense, Mike.
It makes sense, Mike.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Cool. So I'm going to go over 3 packages that we have, right? These are the 3 of my favorite packages. I like these packages because they help everyone here put themselves in a really good position to sell, okay? Here at Easy One Up, you can only resell the products that you own. You can only resell the products that you own, okay? So for example, if you want to make $1,000 commission, you must own a $1,000 commission. So in order for you to own it, you have to purchase it for $1,000, $1,100 in total, because the $100 goes back to the administration fee. So like I said, you got to own each product that we resell. But here at Easy One Up, we're not going to make you buy every single product. Okay, if you say, hey, I'm going to invest, I'm going to go all in, I'm about $1,000 product, which is the Vertex Pro. It teaches you about all aspects of social media marketing. Right? So if we resell it to business owners and they want to learn more about social media marketing, that's the product that they will purchase from you. It's valued at $1,000 because we're in the age of social media. Okay. If you aren't on social media and building your business on social media, you're going to be lost eventually, and you'll probably be out of business in a few years because it's where the people are. So that's why the Vertex Pro is so important. But we're also going to give you the Vertex Elite, which is a $500 product. We're also going to give you the Vertex product, which is a $250 product. We're going to give you our Elevation Elite product for $100, and so forth and so on, because you decided to invest $1,000 in getting the Vertex Pro. We're going to give you all the rest of the products for free. So there's companies out there that literally make you pay for each and every level. We're going to make you pay one time, and you're going to get all access to all those products. There is no recurring fees here. Once you've invested into a product, you own that product for a lifetime. Rose is a great example, and a few other leaders on this call are great examples of people who paid one time for this product over 2 years ago, and they still are able to resell the products every single day. So once you're in, you're in. So let's say you don't get started at the $1,000 product, you get started at the $500 product, which is the Vertex Elite. Teaches you about Amazon marketing and affiliate marketing, and you can resell that for $500. If you purchase a $500 product, obviously we can't give you the $1,000 product, but we can give you the $250 and the $100, and so forth and so on. Same thing with the Vertex product, which is Advanced Digital Business Series. It's going to teach you things like email marketing, capturing leads, following up with leads, and so forth and so on. That's the $250 product, which is the Vertex product. If you own that product, you're going to own that product in the $100 product. For obvious reasons, we can't give you the $500 or the $1,000 product. So you got to ask yourself, well, where do I get the best leverage? Okay, honestly, it's either one of these three products, the $250, the $500, or the $1,000, and the best leverage clearly is the $1,000 product when you get started with that. And there's other bonuses that come with the $1,000 products, like being able to rank any video on YouTube at any time. You also get a product called Endless Leads to be able to show you how to dominate social media and be able to resell these products like crazy every single day. So here at Team Impact, what we have that's a little bit different from other teams in the Easy One Up community is we have a fast start training. This fast start training shows you how to pretty much get started, right? It's kind of like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 step process to get you started on your own time. There's no competition here. You're your only competition. So you go through each video, you set yourself up correctly, and then we show you how to set up your fan page and start doing Facebook advertising right away. Facebook advertising is a very inexpensive and a very powerful platform to be able to utilize to connect with people who want to buy these products, programs, and services. A lot of you here tonight got here through a Facebook ad or maybe somebody's Facebook profile. Okay, so clearly you're proof that the product works, right? Because you're here and you're listening to the information. So it's only best for you to get started with the Fast Start training and follow those steps so that you can get people here in this Hangout too, and I can help you make more income. There's people literally, that's all they did was invited people here to the Hangout, and once this Hangout is done, they're probably going to have an extra $200, $500, or $1,000 in their pocket for just simply inviting somebody to this Hangout and having them watch me and Rosie talk, right? So it sounds like a cool deal to me. So that's a part of that whole automation process, okay? We know that a lot of people don't have sales backgrounds. We know that a lot of people don't have internet marketing backgrounds. We know that a lot of people don't have any entrepreneurial backgrounds, and it's okay. We want you to learn in the process because there's nothing like being able to create your own money, right? There's nothing like being able to know a skill set that would allow you to create money on demand. Once you learn the skill set and you go out there and you apply the skill set every single day, you'll be able to literally create the lifestyle that you want. You're looking at somebody, my mother was a drug addict. My father spent most of my childhood incarcerated. My stepdad was a raging alcoholic. These were the people I looked up to as I grew up. So as I grew up and go through, my whole working stages and attempt to go to college, I ended up dropping out of that. Those were the examples I had to work with until I got introduced to the network marketing industry that changed my perspective and mindset about how to make and save and create money. And from there, it took me to digital marketing, which is here, doing everything on the internet back in 2008. So literally for 10 years, I've been supplementing my income, utilizing my phone and my laptop. And if I can do it, anybody can do it, as long as you apply yourself here every single day to the information that we're definitely going to share with you. So what I want you to do is I want you to choose a package and get started tonight. If you need to review those packages, go back to the person that invited you here tonight and say, hey, send me the link so I can review the packages. And then if you, once you review the packages, get started tonight. And if you truly can't get started tonight, set the intention of when you're going to get started, and you talk about that with the person that invited you to the Hangout tonight, so that you guys can work together and determine when you're going to get started, when they're going to send you your Fast Start training, so that you can start making things happen on a daily basis. All this is just getting started, working at it, keep working at it and working at it and working at it. You're going to put yourself in a position where you're going to be able to hit that income goal that you're looking for. We're average people. There's nothing special about us at all. We all come from some real crazy backgrounds, dealing with a whole bunch of nonsense. And the one thing that we had in common is that we were tired of being broke. We were tired of telling people telling us what to do and how to do it. We were just tired of not having enough. We were tired of telling our kids no. We were tired of not being able to travel to where we want to travel to. We were just tired of it. And then there comes a point in your life when you get tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul. You just get tired of it. So you get yourself to a position where you start to learn a new skill set. You start to learn new information that's going to help you level up and start creating an income that you want. Here, there's about, I think it's about 10 of us that are going to be going out to LA in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, to a mastermind. Literally, we rented out a mastermind. We rented out a mansion in Beverly Hills, and we're going to be spending the weekend there, about 4 days. And all we're going to be doing is talking about how to make more money, right? We're literally going to be hanging out. Instead of doing it like this on a Hangout, we're going to be together. We're going to be going over different how we put together ads and our campaigns, and how we can triple and double our incomes with less money. We're going to be seeing other entrepreneurs who are doing far better than we are, and then we're going to sit down and be able to learn from them on how to level up as well. So it's going to be a really good weekend. But hey, you're looking at average people who put that together, right? Who got all that stuff together. And I got 10 to 12 people coming out, and we got some other events that's happening that weekend as well. Just, starting to really live that lifestyle that we want to live, right? If you want to live that lifestyle, you got to give yourself a piece of it a little bit. Because the first mastermind that I went to, the first mansion mastermind that I went to, and I walked through the doors of the house, and I saw how beautiful and elegant this place looked. I was like, man, this is really somebody's house, right? This is somebody's life. And that does something mentally for you, because you start thinking like, wow, you start thinking up. You start thinking like, yo, I got to level up. Even if I can't reach this level of success, there's got to be more than what I'm doing, right? So it really does something for you mentally to get around other people that think the same exact way. Like, how can I get more out of this life I'm living right now? How can I get more out of every single day? And you can. This may not be your end game, but it can be something that's going to help you learn the skill sets that you need to go out there and start changing your life for the better. Literally, the next 30, 60, or 90 days can be drastically different than the last 30, 60, or 90, because you're going to be just in a different community, and you're going to be learning some information that's going to help you utilize the internet for the best of your ability to not just share a bunch of junk, but to get out there and create some income for yourself. Rosie, I'm going to pass the buck back to you. I see you over there moving back and forth like you just ready to tell them like it is. So I'm passing it back to you.
You guys, everybody who don't know me, I was broke. Like, no joke. I want to start that off. I'm just letting you guys know I was broke like fuck. Like, it was crazy. Like 5-6 years ago in 2012, there was a Christmas tree fire I had. We lost everything. And at that time, all I had, I was sitting in a motel kind of place. The Red Cross came and they took care of us. They gave us a couple $100, but they put us in a hotel. And I remember crying to my husband. I was like, "What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We don't have we literally just to clothes on our backs. Like, everything else is gone. And if I'm from Hawaii, it was expensive. Life was expensive, and so it took us a whole year to gather ourselves. To really figure out, like, what are we going to do? We were homeless for like a few months because my dad actually didn't want to move us back in the house. But when he finally did, he made us sleep on an air mattress in the living room while my sister-in-law got to sleep in her own room. You know what I mean? Like, it was just stuff like that really pissed me off. But, it took us time. It took time, and just like business, it takes time to really build, and for us, we had to build our lives back together. In 2014 is when I decided, January 2014. Now, it was like a New Year's resolution for myself. I secretly, quietly joined a program. I didn't want to tell my husband. I didn't want to tell anybody, because you know how it is. It's kind of like, oh, yeah, it's a scam, And I knew everybody would say that to me. So I was quiet. I was real quiet for about it. I was quiet for like maybe a week. And then when I had my first $20 commission, I was like, bam, it works. I'm like, I'm a millionaire. Everything changed for me. Like, everything changed. Like, just a measly $20 changed everything. in my head, in my heart, I was like, wow, like I can do anything. Like that's how it felt for me, just having that $20 commission. And then I finally told my husband, and he was like, oh my God, you're stupid. And this is how he used to talk back then, because it's funny, kind of stupid, not like, oh, you're dumb. It was just a funny kind of like, oh my God, why are you doing that? And a lot of people around me, they're very, they weren't supportive, but I was like, I don't care. Like I wanted to do this. I knew there were people out there making money online. And that's when I met my mentor, Native Bryant. He was making like crazy money, and he was broke just like me, and I was like, all right, if he can do it, I can do it, and it just worked out so well. Like it worked. For me, it worked. For my family, it worked. My husband, he doesn't say anything bad to me now. You know what I mean? Like all he does, he just spends my money, he stays home and cleans. Like that's his position now. He doesn't say anything back to me. My kids, they're happy. And that's really what it was all about. It's just me making them happy. So if you guys are thinking that, okay, this cannot work for you, I was in that same predicament. If you guys are surrounded by hateful people or maybe people that are not encouraging or supportive, like I was there too. I went to a family reunion and everybody attacked me. They were just like, oh yeah, there's a scammer. There's that, oh yeah, she's in a multi-level marketing scheme. She's in a pyramid scheme. And all I can remember is how I felt. And I still think about it. I'm like, oh, but now I laugh because I'm like, like I'm just like, this is what happens when you just keep on going, This is what happens when you don't let anything stop you. You have the potential to do such amazing things. And it just sometimes it just takes time, you just keep going. So I want you guys to go back to the person, whoever invited you here, talk to them, ask them your questions. Or if you guys are on this and you're new and you want to ask any questions now, you can go ahead and do that in the chat box. And there was a question that I wanted to answer. It was Monica's. Hi, Monica. I don't know if she sees us. So, okay. So I know how it is. A lot of people have been in like different marketing businesses. Amway, It Works. What else is out there? Herbalife, Melaleuca, Primerica, Legal Shield, blah, blah, blah. All of that. Here's the difference. When I went to an Amway presentation, I asked the sponsor, the millionaire guy, I was like, hey, so what do we do? What do we have to do to get leads? And what's the plan? And he's like, Rosie, just here's your hand. Talk to the 5 people that your mom, dad, you know what I mean? And I was like, I can't do that. I'm not gonna buy anything, and I already, and put me in that mood that I knew that there's no one that's gonna buy anything from me. And that was the hard part. With what we do online, you guys, it's all digital. I don't leave the house unless I'm going to Disney World, going to have dinner, have breakfast, or I'm going to the airport. I don't go anywhere. Well, I do go places, but I don't go to home events. I don't try to talk to my neighbor, any of that stuff. It's all digital. There's something called Facebook advertising with the ads, and that's how a lot of people found us. Just think about it. There's one ad that you put out, and it's attracting like hundreds of people to you. So imagine every single week you have like 1,000 people looking at your website. All you need is a few sales. It's all a numbers game. All you need is a few sales to make, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Like a lot of these other companies, they don't give you what we have, the resources to automate, and especially automating stuff. I get a lot of messages and I don't even answer them. I have a software that will answer. So if you guys seen the messages that I've been sending out, those are all automated messages until I actually see it. So these are the resources that you have. And truth be told, a lot of these companies, they just don't know. They're all, oh yeah, go and talk to your friend, knock on a door, have a home party. I just don't want to do that. Like I want my life. I like to relax. I literally just work about 2 or 3 hours a day. And then the rest of the day, I'm I'm done. You know, like I can do whatever it is that I want to do. So, Monica, I hope that kind of answered your question about how this is going to be different from whatever it is that you tried. A lot of people failed back. You know, a lot of people stopped or failed because they just didn't. Maybe your sponsor just didn't know how to generate those leads. Maybe your sponsor didn't know how to do all this internet marketing stuff. You know, we're the best. So we're the best. And our mentors, like the people that we learn from, and like we have a huge network of internet, like there's a huge network of internet marketers that we're connected to. So whenever we learn something, we bring it back to the team and we teach them. So it's kind of like ongoing training that you'll always receive. Plus, like Mike said, this isn't going to be like your last business. We want this to be like we want this to be the business that's going to help you fund whatever it is that you want to do in life. You know, me personally, I love animals. You know, like I someday want to have a huge farm with like goats and llamas and dogs. I want to rescue dogs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want a llama. Like, that kind of stuff is what I want to, you know, someday have. And the only way I can have that, how is the only way that you can make this kind of stuff come true? You need money, right? That's just downright. You need the money. But money isn't what I really want. It's what the money can do for me. So kind of think to yourself, what do you guys want in your life? Like, what is really, truly, what do you guys want to do? Think about it. And how are you going to get there? You get there because we're going to show you guys how to turn your Facebook into a cash generating beast. No, I'm saying we're not going to do that. But we are going to help you guys. So I hope that answered your questions. And Spencer had a question, Mike. What about taxes? The income you make tax? Yes. Oh, Lord. Okay. If you make $100,000 in a year, you're going to pay back unless you have like a lot of kids. But I have 2 kids, so it kind of took down a lot. I claim everything. And so my tax, I was supposed to pay like 20 grand, and it went down to like 4 grand. And the years before that, I didn't pay it because I didn't know anything about taxes. All I knew was like, oh yeah, I'm balling. I have a lot of money now, you know? And then IRS did knock on my door with like threats. And I was like, oh my God, how am I going to pay this off? And you have to pay it off. At the end of the year, it was like Lou and Jenna said, 1099 is going to be issued to you. And what I suggest is going to H&R and talking to someone who specializes in small business. They'll be able to help you than just some random person that just doing this for the holidays. So, but yeah, talk to someone that's more professional about that. I really don't know. I just pay the guy and they take care of it. So, any last words, Mike?
No, that was a good question about the taxes. I love that. Yeah. That's one thing that people fail to think about. That real businesses pay taxes. You know, that's a great question. Yeah, you get a 1099 issued, take it to a tax prep. Or how I do my own taxes. So everybody's a little different. And the cool thing, it is a business still. So you're able to write off a lot of things. You know, if you use your phone for business, you use your laptop for business, you got a specific room in your house that you use for business, you get to write all these things off. So having that entrepreneurial attachment to your life definitely does help a lot with the tax. You can write off all your marketing expenses. Whether you took a loss or a gain, you can still write off all those expenses. So that's awesome. Something that you wouldn't be able to do with just personal taxes alone. So it definitely is a benefit. I used to have a mentor. Actually, Greg Cardone teaches this as well. He said, even if you aren't going to grow a network marketing business, get in one just for the tax cuts. So it's what's up. So you actually save money with home business. Yes, Lou and Jenna. Yep, you definitely save money with home-based business. Any last words, guys? All I'm going to say is get started. This industry has definitely changed my life, my lifestyle. I appreciate it greatly. This one aspect of affiliate marketing You're going to learn so many other different things here on how to create income. I mean, we do it in so many different ways every day. You know, once you get to that level, it's fun. It starts to become fun. It starts to become a challenge. You know, can I make 1,000 today? You know what? I made 1,000 2 days ago. Let me try to make 2,000 today. All right. So once you get to that space in your life where it's just a part of who you are. You believe it. You know you can accomplish it, and you just do it. Right now, you might be just getting started. You're like, hey, I'm just trying to make my first $100. No problem. Go out there and make it. Information is here for you to go out there and do it. So you got to do what you got to do. So like I said earlier, get started tonight. Get back to the person that invited you here, and you guys discuss how you're going to get started tonight. If not tonight, set the intention for when you're going to get started, and do it fast. Because this is the hot season for this type of business. We call it fourth quarter, and a lot of people are looking for something because they're just tired. It's after the summer, and they're like, "Hey, I can't have another life. I can't enjoy life like the summer until next summer," because they just don't have the income to do it. That are going to be looking for something. They're going to be looking for a way to make money. Business owners are going to be looking for a way to increase their sales. It's a hot season right now to get started. Literally the next 3 months could be drastically different from the last one. So get back to the person that invited you here and get started. That's all I got for you guys.
I'd like to add something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for the question when someone was like, what makes it different? You have to remember that these are 100% commissions that you're getting, and you will almost not find that anywhere, like at all. When I was working my other internet companies that I was involved with, you know, you're literally like busting your ass for like $60 and $100 sales, like small time sales. And then you're working so much with that same person and still only getting those small sales. And after a while, you're just like, what am I doing? And I'm spending so much time and like getting nothing. So, I mean, getting these $500 and $1,000 sales just like that, like really makes such a difference.
You're right.
So I think that's really how this company stands out with everything, because you won't find 100% commissions anywhere and getting what you put in. So that's pretty cool. And as far as the taxes, I use it all the time. So my flights for the mansion, anything I spend in California, that's all going on my taxes. If I meet Rosie for lunch, that's going on my taxes. Literally, like, I have a business credit card that I use. Anything on that card is for my business. So it's another way, like, I keep it all separate. So
yeah,
just another tip.
Hey, another thing, in another health company I was in, SBC, I'll say it. I recruited like 100 people in like maybe less than a month, and my income was only like 3,500.
Yeah,
100 people.
It's crazy.
For 100 people in this company, that's $100,000, depending on where you're at. But 100,000 compared to 3,500. You know what I mean? Like, that's the difference. When you're going after all these small, you're going to work so hard. You know what I mean? Like, you're grinding for that $10, $20, $30 commission when just one, you know what I mean? Like, and
the people that spend the least like that are usually the ones that, like, ask you a million questions, and they're like, they want to do like so much with you all the time. Whereas the people who invest more and spend more are smarter with their money, and they take it seriously.
Yeah.
And they're not being like crazy. Well, sometimes it really depends. But
it depends. Cause like,
most of the time.
When I started, I was a small, like, long time ago, like 4 years ago, was a small. I started at the smallest level.
Right.
But then, like, again, that $20 commission, I changed.
Well, that's what most people do. They're like, well, let me just see this and let's see how it goes. Or, you know what? It's only $50. Let's try it.
Yeah.
You know, I did the same thing. But when it comes to spending real money, you're like, okay, like, is this something that I could actually get value out of and, like, learn how to do something, you know, or like, I can't keep working paycheck to paycheck anymore. Like, something's got to give. Like, let me just take this last risk and like go all in. That's kind of what I did.
Nice. Me too. Yeah, you're right. I can't wait
I'm
to
almost
meet you.
always right.
Mike, I met Sarah, but I didn't meet Mike. I didn't meet Val, Aisha. Who else? I met Tori. I met Nancy. I didn't meet Derek. I'm excited to meet everybody next week. You know, just excited. Such a good life. You know, like just I mean, come on, like you know what I mean. Like you get to go to Beverly Hills. You know, like that's all for the rich, bougie white people. You know what I mean? And I never thought I'd be able to do this kind of stuff. You know, because I'm from Hawaii, housing kind of area, and like I couldn't. You know, like I used to watch 90210 on TV, and I'm like, wow, you know, wow. And now we're gonna be there. So.
Well, it's not just, I mean, the people are meeting the people and doing all that are awesome too, but I love it for all of the leverage. Like you could make a bridge video, you could make any type of sales video, sitting at the pool, like doing, you know, that's your time to do all of those things with the sick ass photos and
yes, and
all that to really show people and make them want to be where you are. Be like, you know what? I want to be sitting at the pool on Tuesday or whatever, you know, like the lifestyle always sells, like no matter what.
Yeah, it does. It does. Because, you know, Sarah, when you post your pictures and where were you in that one? I don't know where you were, but you posted a photo and it looks like it was in the desert. And I was like, I want to go there.
Yeah, that was in Jordan.
In Jordan, yeah. You know, like I want to ride camels and stuff. You know, so you know, like we got to do what we got to do, right guys? Right? Isn't it worth it? This is worth it, you know. I can't